Hello and welcome back to my channel, and hello if you are new here. Today we are doing my January TBR. I'm a mood reader who loves structure, which is a kind of a dangerous combination, especially when your TBR is pushing 133 books. To stop myself from completely spiraling, I've created a system where every month I pick 15 books from my TBR and I mood read from that list, with the long-term goal of trying to get my physical TBR down to 40 by the end of this year. Tall order, I know. Problem at this point is I love picking the prompts out of this thing more than I actually love reading the books. That's quite a big problem actually. So let's see what my January TBR is looking like and whether the system that I have works or if it's making the problem worse. We shall see. As always, we have my little list that we are going off, and we are going to go through some of the books that I have pre-selected to put on this list for whatever reason that may be. So first one is Variation by Rebecca Yarros. This is my Patreon book club book of January. So this is the book that we're going to be reading together. I am super excited about this one because I love a Rebecca Yarros romance. She breaks my heart every single time. So I'm hoping that she kind of does, but she kind of doesn't at the same time. I don't know if that even makes sense, but yes, this is our book of the month. On Patreon, I do have 2 paid memberships, but also I have free members, and I put up 2 posts a week in Patreon. I put up like a weekly catch-up video and also like discussion posts where we can just try and kind of build a community of like-minded people to talk about books. So the link will be in the description and in my bio. If you do want to just head over to Patreon and join, you don't have to join the paid memberships. You can just join the little community that we have there. The book club is a paid membership because we do a video call about the book. You get Discord access, and I also do an exclusive reading vlog for it. So yeah, that's why that one is a paid membership, but there is free membership for you to be part of the community if you would like. Anyway, let's stop talking about that. I don't like advertising myself. I need to be better at that in the future, but whatever. The next one, I actually asked the Discord what book I should put on my January TBR, and I gave them a list of 3 to choose from, and another Rebecca Yarros one. So we've got Wilder by Rebecca Yarros, and this is a 2 for 1 because this is on my physical TBR and it's in the Lovies challenge, so I get to do 2 for 1. And also technically Variation is also a 2 for 1 because they're both romances, so they're both in my Lovies romance challenge to try and reduce my romance TBR as well. So I like those picks. I then also decided that for 2026 I want to try and be that person that I used to be, where I read all of my series to completion and then start another one, rather than picking one, reading one, picking another series, reading one out of that series, taking about 6 months to get back to the original series. You get what I'm saying. So I want to try and finish Zodiac Academy in the month of January. That's probably not going to happen. It's probably not, I can't lie to you, but I want to try. The thing with Zodiac Academy is that it's such a large undertaking that reading like 30 books in an entire universe back to back was just not going to happen, especially with me in 2025. The aim is we're going to try and read Heartless Sky, which is book 7, Sorrow and Starlight, which is book 8. I think we then have Beyond the Veil, which is book 8.5, and then we have the novella Living Like Lionel, which is, I don't know what number that one is actually. But then we do have Restless Stars, which is book number 9, and I don't have it in physical yet because it's not been released in the new cover. But the chances of me getting all of those massive books done this month, along with anything else I pick, is quite slim. I do want to try and get a couple done at a minimum if I can. And I'm gonna try, I'll update you in my January reading wrap up as to whether I was successful with that or not. But that's what I want to try and do. That's what I want to try and do. So that is 7 books that we have already selected for the TBR, which means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 books to pick out the jar. And I'm excited for this. So let's get on with it. Okay, so let's get into the first one. We have a very packed jar, so we can't really shuffle them around much, but let's go for, there's actually 2 here, so let's go for this little one. And the prompt is a book with a dragon in. Okay, so we don't have many options for this, I don't think. And I also wanted to try and focus a little bit more on romance this month, but that's obviously not going to be helping with that. I do actually really want to read this. Oh, if I can get it out. Oh god. Riftborn by, is it Greenwich and Lennox? Because there is Duskbound, and then there is another book that is related but isn't in the series, which is it Ascended, which I've seen everywhere. So I'm gonna pick this one because I absolutely love this and I want to know if I like it so I can buy Duskbound because it's really pretty. And obviously I assume it has a dragon in it because Duskbound has got a dragon on the front. Let me check. So, oh my god, does this have dragons in? Okay, so it turns out that the second book in the series has dragons, but Riftborn doesn't actually have any dragons in it. So I'm gonna put that one back, even though I was really excited about it. But I have just seen the word dragons on the back of this. So A Fate Forged in Fire by Hazel McBride. This says, once a territory built on matriarchal rule, Tirteen has been without a female heir for centuries. Through a long line of corrupt kings and oppressive anti-magic teaching has infected the land, leading to the tragic decline of dragons. So yes, this. Gifted with fire magic from the goddess Brigid, Amira has hidden in the shadows for years, waiting for the king to die so she can bond to his dragon and protect her people. But when her carefully laid plans are foiled, Amira is thrust into a deadly game of politics and plots. Her greatest enemy, Prince Fiorine? I don't know. The dragon-riding, fire-wielding royal whose icy arrogance and raw power thwart her every step. As chaos engulfs the court, Amira and Prince Fiorine are forced to forge an uneasy alliance to survive, and in the heat of battle their mutual hatred ignites something neither of them can control. That actually sounds really good, and I'm pretty sure book 2 is coming out soon. This, by the way, if you're in the UK, is a trade paperback, so it's the size of a hardback, like ARCs and stuff are, but it is actually the paperback version, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, first book prompt down. Okay, prompt number 2, we will go with this one. What is this going to be? A new author. Okay, that one is interesting. Have I got a new romance author? Yes, I do, I think. I am actually going to go with Between Commitment and Betrayal by Shane Rose. Not read anything by Shane Rose before, but what I really want to try and do is focus on my romances as much as possible so that I can complete my Lovies challenge. And also, I am aware that I want to try and read as much Zodiac as I can, and I don't want to do too many other fantasies in and around that. So we're going to go with this one. This is a billionaire romance, so it's a heartthrob retired billionaire is her complete opposite. Ooh, 1 year of fake marriage, 1 year of living together, but it's not that simple. So yeah, I have read the blurb to this before and I really liked it, so we're going to go with that one. Let's go for this one. Finish a series. This one's difficult because the only series I need to finish is Zodiac Academy and Poppy War, but Poppy War I've got to wait for a Libby audiobook hold, and obviously I'm trying to finish Zodiac. So I guess, could we put, I literally don't have any other series that I'm trying to finish. I think we're going to have to just put that one back in until we've got more series going, I think. But let's just pick this one from the top. So this one is a blue book. A blue book. Ooh, okay, I know exactly which one because this is a standalone. So I'm going to go with Girl Abroad by Elle Kennedy because again, romance and blue. And she goes, so it's 1 year in London. Is she ready to break all of the rules? I don't know anything about this book. However, just quickly scanning the blurb, it does say that she's lying about her living situation and falling for not one but 2 men she can't have. Her rugby player roommate and brooding musician with a girl. Oh my god. If there's any hope of Abby finding love, answers or a future in London, she'll have to decide which rules and hearts might be worth breaking. That actually sounds really good, so I'm going to go with this one. Another one, we're going to go for this one. This looks like it's a little one. A book by my favourite author. Do you know what I'm going to do? Actually, technically, she's not a favourite author because I've only read one book that I absolutely loved and one book that I DNF'd from her. But I really want to read The Women by Kristen Hanna, so I'm actually going to put that on my TBR. I have it on my Kindle. I'm going to read The Women because I've wanted to read it for a really long time. And I feel like Kristen Hanna has the potential to become a favourite author. I just need to read a few more books and see if they're like the Nightingale level for me. Does that make sense? So yeah, we're going to put The Women on my TBR for that one. Let's go for this little blue one. Right. Book I've been putting off. A book I've been putting off. What book have I been putting off? Quite a few, actually. Quite a few. There are a lot of them. I really don't want to pick it because I know that I'm probably not going to get the Libby hold through for it anytime soon. So it's risky, but I could potentially get it through, but we don't know. Do I just pick it anyway? If it doesn't come in, it doesn't matter because I'm mood reading from the TBR anyway. Fuck it, let's do it. So a book I've been putting off is Soul Searching by Lily Sage. I've been putting this off because, I mean, I should have known from the title of the book, but I didn't realise it's a paranormal romance, and for some reason that kind of gives me the book ick. And I've read one paranormal romance before and I actually did enjoy it, but that was ages ago. I don't know, for some reason I just keep putting it off. I think the last time I checked I had 5 weeks left on my Libby hold. If somebody suspends their hold, I could get it through sooner, and if I do, I will listen to it. But yeah, we're going to say this one. This is a book I've been putting off because I'm really not sure about it. If you've read this and you enjoyed it, let me know. Is it really paranormally? Does it feel like her cowboy romance series, the Rebel Blue Ranch series? Is that what it's called? I think so. Does it feel like that? Like, is a writing the same? Is it just that the trope is different? Let me know, because I really want to enjoy this and I'm really not sure about it. Okay, we have 3 left, so let's do this. We're just gonna go in quick and get them done. With the age gap trope. This is interesting. I feel like we've either got to go for like a fae romance, like a romantasy. A fae romance? Obviously a romantasy. Sorry about that, guys. Or we have to see if any of my romances have an age gap to them, which I don't think any of the L. Kennedy ones will, because they're hockey romances. Yeah, women's hockey team. Nah, that's not going to be an age gap. I don't even know if we have any age gap situations. Wait, is Crescent City an age gap? Because I kind of want to read Crescent City. Let me look. Yes. Yes, it does. The main romantic relationship in Crescent City series features a significant age gap between the primary characters Bryce Quinlan and Hunt Athalar. Bryce is a proper adult human-fae hybrid in her mid-20s, specifically around the 23 to 25 years old. What? Specifically around 23 to 25 years old at the start of the series. Hunt is a powerful fae/angel character, a fallen, who is significantly older, over 200 or 300 years old. I think that qualifies for an age gap. Again, I really wanted to read the Crescent City series in January. I wanted to read books 1, 2 and 3 because obviously we're starting and completing series. But I wanted to prioritise Zodiac over this one. And also this is actually on my 26 and 2026 challenge as well. So it would be a good one. So do we add it? Do we add it? We can add it. If we don't get to it, we don't get to it. It's fine. But yeah, let's add this one. Right, let's go. 2 more. An indie book. Okay, I'm not sure if I do have any romances that are indie, because they look like they're indie in the way that the book format is, but I'm not sure if they are actually. There is Addicted to You. Ooh, okay. Well, technically indie refers to independently published run. These are all in backwards, which is annoying. This looks indie published, but it has a publisher on the spine. No, published by Penguin. Oh well, right. Then it looks like we may have to do Riftborn. We also have the Veiled Kingdom. Now, I think this one, it might have to be this one. I think we're gonna have to go with this one because I've heard a lot of mixed things about this series. Oh, get out. Oh God. I have a feeling that after I've read this book, I may not want to continue. So it might be one to just read, and then if I like it, I don't think there's that many books in the series, so it won't be that hard to continue. But if I don't like it, then it's one off my TBR and it's indie published. I know I definitely don't want to start the Legacy series by Melissa Rorick, because I think that one is going to take me ages. Riftborn, again, I do want to read that, but I am aware I have so many fantasies on this list. I feel like this could be an easy win, and I think I might not want to. I don't know. We're just going to go with this one. We're just going to go with this one at this point. I'm going to stop overthinking this and just go for it. We go with vibes, feelings, not thoughts. That's kind of where I'm at the moment. Right, last but not least, let's go in for our last one. Let's get this one off the edge. And we have single word title. Ooh, do I even have any? I do. Does the count? Does the count? If we're counting those, I literally have 1 book on this entire cart that has a 1-word title. If we're not counting those, I have 2, but I really don't want to read that book anyway. So we're just gonna add this one to the TBR. After all of that, it was destined to be on the TBR for this month. Riftborn by Greenwich and Lennox. I'm quite nervous about how many fantasies are on this list, to be fair. Oh well. Let's do our roundup. We have Variation by Rebecca Yarros, Wilder by Rebecca Yarros, Book 7, 8, 8.5, Live and Let Lionel, and Book 9 of the Zodiac Academy series. We have a book from my favourite author, which is going to be The Women by Kristen Hanna, a book with a dragon in, which is going to be A Fate Forged in Fire by Hazel McBride, a new author, which is Between Commitment and Betrayal by Shane Rose, a blue book, Girl Abroad by Elle Kennedy, a book I've been putting off, Soul Searching by Lila Sage, a book with the age gap trope, House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J Maas, an indie book, The Veiled Kingdom by Holly Renee, and last but not least, a book with a single word title, Riftborn by Greenwich and Lennox. So that is my January TBR. I am actually scared. I am genuinely scared of this list. But we'll read what I feel like reading, and we'll mood read from this list, and I'll see how I get on in the month of January, and obviously I'll let you guys know in my wrap up at the end of the month. Thank you so much for watching if you got to this point. If you liked this video and this is a book space that you would like to spend more time in, you could always subscribe if you wanted to, no pressure. If you got this far, let's do the blue heart emoji, because I'm wearing blue and we have quite a lot of blue books in here. So blue emoji, and thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.